But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just a clinical tool, it's a tool to prove therapy works. Insurance companies are demanding outcomes data. Managed care wants evidence. And right now, most therapists have nothing quantitative to show. Signal gives you that. Valence trending upward over 12 sessions. Anxiety markers decreasing. Emotional variability stabilizing. You can show a payer or a client a chart that says, this is working. And your clients can see it too. Imagine showing someone who feels stuck that their emotional load has actually decreased 20% since they started. That's powerful. That keeps people in treatment. Speaking of keeping people in treatment, Signal has an 8-factor dropout prediction model. Session count, alliance trend, insurance type, cancellation patterns, emotion variability, time of day patterns, and more. The system sees a dropout coming 2 to 3 weeks before the client cancels. It generates intervention suggestions. Alliance dipped with this client. Consider opening the next session with a relationship check-in. And one more thing before I move on. Signal tracks your well-being too, because you can't pour from an empty cup. The well-being dashboard monitors your emotional load across the day. You've had 3 intense sessions back-to-back. Consider a break before your next client. Recovery day suggestions based on session intensity patterns. This isn't a nice-to-have. Therapist burnout is an industry crisis, and your platform should be looking out for you, not just your clients. Okay, that's the clinical intelligence layer. Now let's talk about documentation, because I know that's where your evenings go. One-click clinical notes and client continuity. Raise your hand if you've ever spent your Sunday afternoon writing session notes from memory. Yeah, that's over. Signal generates clinical notes in one click after every session. And I don't mean a generic paragraph you have to rewrite. I mean modality-specific, clinically grounded documentation. You choose your format, SOP, DAP, GARP, BIAP, P, or one of 16 modality-specific engines covering CBT, DBT, ACT, MDR, IFS, schema therapy, motivational interviewing, narrative therapy, FT, and more. The note reflects how you actually practice, not some generic template. And quality matters. Every note passes through a 6-stage validation pipeline with auto-repair, hallucination detection, confidence scoring per section, full version history. This is not AI slop you need to gut-check line by line. This is documentation you can trust. And the golden thread? Treatment goals carrying forward automatically into every session note, that's built in. The clinical continuity that payers and licensing boards want to see? It's there by default. But documentation is only half of it. Let me talk about what happens between sessions, because that's where therapy actually lives or dies. Signal generates plain language progress reports your clients can understand. Your anxiety scores have improved 30% over 6 sessions. Visual progress charts. Homework assignments with Signal suggestions matched to your modality. Clients can see their own journey. And for you, the therapist, session memory across appointments. Signal remembers what you discussed, what interventions you used, what the client committed to. Before your 10 a.m. with Melissa, you get a pre-session prep card. Last session you worked on boundary setting. Alliance dipped slightly. Consider opening with a check-in, Melissa. Melissa reported difficulty with the journaling homework. Every morning, a daily briefing email. 6 clients today. Jordan, flagged high risk, at 10 a.m. New intake at 2 p.m. Marcus cancelled twice this month. Dropout risk elevated. This isn't just documentation. It's clinical continuity that follows the client from session to session to session. And it means you walk into every appointment prepared, in 30 seconds instead of 15 minutes.